Now, I'm pretty sure these guys are not going to comment on anything, but it looks like they're going to be changing a whole lot of tracks over here. Looks like an executive decision has been made to change some tracks. So I'm just want to give you guys some footage of what's going on. I'm going to see if I can ask somebody a question and see if they answer, but they probably won't. Can you tell me what you guys are doing today? Replace the reels?
Yeah, for the metal, for the train.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So you're gonna be placing the rails to the train. This goes all the way down to Brigham Circle, guys. So they're gonna be placing all the tracks. They started like maybe an hour ago, and they're gonna be replacing all the tracks all the way down to Brigham Circle. Just want to show you what's going on. The Green Line is on this particular track is shut down on both sides, inbound and outbound. Just want to show you what we got going on here. And at the same time this is going on, there's something else going on the other end of Huntington Ave. Maybe I might head down there and show you guys some footage down there as well. This is stuff that no one sees that goes on in the city. Okay. Let's see what we get. Take a quick look up here. Now they're gonna be placing a whole lot of tracks, so there may be some Green Line interruption early morning, just so you guys know. This is on the Heath Street line. I believe that's the E line. So all these barrels are gonna end up in the street, and they just drop down like tons of tracks that have to be taken up and replaced. Just want to give you some guys footage of that as well. This goes all the way down to Huntington Ave. So from South Huntington all the way to Huntington. No, Huntington and what's that? Tremont. Huntington, Tremont, Huntington, and Francis is where it's gonna end up at, which is Brigham Circle. So from South Huntington to Tremont and Francis. I'll just take a walk all the way down so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the infrastructure that should have been upgraded years and years ago, but now they're trying to do it all on the fly. They started some projects and then they had stopped for a while, so now they're back at it. But some of these tracks, believe it or not, are older than me and you put together. So these are the rails on the ground here, if you guys can see it. Now what they want to have is a long rail system with no interruptions in the middle. So when they install these rails, there should be very little seams, and those seams will get welded together so the tracks will have a smooth transition. It's a little process involved, but that's what's going on. So if you guys can see what's on the ground is, so it's a long continuous, I'm not even sure how they even got this over here. They look like they're continuous. I don't see no interruptions in there. It's interesting. Had to be a way they got that over here. There's no way they brought that on a single truck. Wow. I don't see any interruptions on those tracks. I don't know if they welded them on the spot. Anybody who knows how they got these over, let me know. Because these look like continuous tracks with no interruptions in them as I'm looking at them. It's very long to be transported on a vehicle unless you have multiple vehicles transporting them. Yeah, that is it. It's a continuous reel. The camera is not doing justice because of the lighting, but it's a long continuous reel. Like right here, you know, that's not even a weld either. It could have been a weld. That could have been a weld that they just. But it's interesting though. It's interesting. I'm not too sure how they got those down here, but they're down here. And let me show you the rest of the area that they have. So all this area, this is Parker and Tremont.
Bravo 103, you can clear.
I'm saying it wrong. It's not Parker and Tremont. Parker and Huntington. Sorry about that. I don't know where I get Tremont out of that. Parker. And Huntington Ave. Parker here with Huntington Ave. So this let's keep walking down and see what we see down here.
Okay.
The construction hasn't started yet. It's just they're setting it right now. From what I was told, they're gonna be placing all the tracks from A to Z over here. You got more barricades behind that box there. A lot of barricades. Even a detour sign. Pedestrian detour. Just want to show you what goes on. They got more tracks down here, guys. So just if you think they don't have enough tracks, they have more tracks over here. This area is a little bit more well lit, so you'll probably be able to see this a little bit better. I know this was in the making, but I don't think it was that much up the ladder. Originally, they wanted to discontinue this line at Brigham Circle, and they were supposed to make this line obsolete, and it's supposed to stop at Brigham Circle. But when the veterans and the community and a lot of other support came on down on the T was kind of forced to continue that line to the Heath Street. I don't know if you guys remember that. So in the original plans with the MBTA, this line right now will be non-existent. This would be, they would phase this one out. And just like they phased out the one that was going down Center Street. There was a green line that went down Center Street to Forest Hills. And they phased that out because the community didn't have such an outcry about it. But this here would have been phased out as well. So you see all the tracks that they have. They're gonna have buses that's gonna continue this route. They probably have to step up the bus line. And this is gonna be an ongoing operation. This is not gonna be done in one day. There's no way they're gonna finish this all in one day. So this is gonna be a multi-million-dollar project that has to be done in order to preserve the integrity of the Green Line. And this is, like I said, tons and tons of steel tracks here that we're looking at. That's tons and tons of steel tracks. And it's a lot, trust me guys, it's a lot. Actually, I'm gonna show you all of it so you guys can see what I see. They already put their permits up. They probably might start towing cars I'm not too sure how they're gonna work that out because they did put postings up earlier during the week.
Bravo 915, keep on. 6780. You said 6780? Yes, sir.
Okay, this is where most of the heavy stuff stops here, but we'll walk down the Brigham Circle to see what's going on down there as well. Maybe I should cross over to the other side, but we'll see what happens. The sign there probably said road narrows or something. I don't know if you guys can see that. It just giving you the warning that the road narrows. You got more signage over there they haven't put out yet, but they may put that out at a later time. Once again, this is along the E line, which runs to Heath Street. I believe it's the E line. Another sign saying, probably saying the same thing, road narrows. Left lane closed ahead. So that's kind of give you forewarning. Now you guys can see those gaping holes in the tracks over there. I want to show you a picture of those too. This infrastructure was well. See where the seams meet right there? They're going to attempt to eliminate that. They don't want to see any seams that meet like that. See where they tie them in together at the bottom? That all is going to have to be a smooth transition. There's another one here. See those little hiccups in the tracks? They're going to eliminate all that. So it's going to be one smooth transition all the way through. And these tracks, like I said, they're well overdue for it. Take a quick walk all the way down. What's going on, my man? There's more signage over there as well. One of the T inspectors. Like I said, this is the big operation going on here, guys. It's not something small. May take several weeks to complete this. They haven't started the actual operation yet. They're just right now getting set up. So I figure in the next hour or so they start excavating and they wait for the whole crew to get out here. So right now it's just the setup process. It's the whole setup. And we're at that's Calumet Street we're looking at right there. But just beyond Calumet is Tremont Street. And see if we can take a quick walk over here. I don't know if you guys can see those flashing red lights on the tracks indicating that's the last stop. So a lot of infrastructure has to be done on this. Down further, they did change the tracks and the ties. I think I did a video on that several months ago. They did do the tracks and ties over, like, matter of fact, I think it was a little bit beyond this and down, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the indicators of the last of the last. Train's gonna stop there at Brigham Circle, and bus shuttles will probably have to take them up to the next several stops. So Brigham Circle will be the last stop for several. This is what their plan was from the beginning. They wanted to make Brigham Circle the last stop, but a lot of people advocated for the people in this area to keep this going. And if they didn't have a voice, the T probably would have just shut it down like they did Center Street. And the people in Center Street did speak on it, but the T still wanted to end that service along Center Street. So this is what you're gonna be stuck with early in the morning. Early morning traffic. All right, guys, want to show you what's going on in the city. Until next time.